Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine and safe in your homes. So in the last session we had discussed about tanks, how tanks were built. In this session we will try to learn about how did tanks helps us. So tanks helps us in many ways. For household works, for basic needs, for drinking purpose, for agriculture and cultivation purpose, and also the tanks helps us in drought year, and at least farmers can raise one crop in non-rainy seasons also. If the tank water is decreased, then the tank bed could be used in raising at least one crop. Every year what farmers do, they will collect the silt from the tank, and that silt is applied to their fields to increase the fertility of the land. If the fertility of the land is increased, then there will be no use of chemical fertilizers. Hence, if there is one tank in a village, that tank will be beneficial for all. It couldn't be owned by one. All the village people can use that. Groundwater. The groundwater is reached through borewells, tube wells, or wells. Below the ground, there we will find rocks, pebbles, sand, etc. The rocks which has crack, pores and contain water in it is called pervious rocks. Pervious rocks are nothing but which allows water to move through it. Some examples of pervious rocks are sand soil, pebbles, grasslands, etc. In Andhra Pradesh, we have few districts like Khammam, where such rocks like granite, Kadpa limestone are very compact and do not have pores in them. Water cannot enter into them. Groundwater usually accumulates above such rocks since the water cannot go beneath them. So these rocks are called impervious rocks. Examples of impervious rocks are plateau regions, rocky areas, or granite stones. Most of the rocks in our state underlying the soil in our state are of these kinds. Okay, a small portion of the state which is near to river has deep layer of sand, soil and pebbles. Water also accumulates in these layers. The layer of water which accumulates under the ground among rocks is called aquifer. The thickness of the aquifer determines the ability of groundwater in the area. Aquifer is nothing but the water layer present in the ground level is called aquifer. Water level in the ground decides the thickness of aquifer. Water in the ground level decides the thickness of the aquifer. Okay students, we will end up here. Allah Hafiz.